Hey, I'm here. I'm live, I think. All right. I'm trying to figure out. Wait, what is going on? Uh oh. I am. Oh, wait. There. Hey, I was getting an echo. I was getting me. And then 5 seconds later, I was hearing me again. It's because I had YouTube opened up. Whoops. Okay. So I'm here. I'm live. I have viewers. So hopefully we're all getting this. If not, I'm recording it so that we'll be able to I can share it later, which I'm not sure. I don't know. Who knows? Facebook, this is not a StreamYard thing. Okay. Y'all know for 2 years I've been doing this thing and streaming live from here to Facebook groups. Okay. Easy. All year for 2 years, streaming to Facebook groups, Rock Group, B Rock Group, no issues. Well, all of a sudden, like I said, not a StreamYard issue. I've researched it. It is a Facebook thing. Again, Facebook and their bullshit. Just constantly trying to um, I don't know. Silence people? I don't know what it is. I've got a big issue right now, so we're going to talk about it. Um, they just don't want you to have any fucking fun on Facebook, obviously. So they have decided that there is no third party apps going to be able to run groups that have been running for 2 years with no problem. So for me to stream live, I go to YouTube, which I'm streaming live to YouTube right now. I'm getting viewers, so obviously it's out there. But I'm streaming live to YouTube and then the links in the group. What was very easy and why Facebook has decided they have to change something that everybody is very happy with, very familiar with, and just ruin it for people. People go onto Facebook, and a lot of people run businesses, they run this and that and the other thing through their groups. And now they have decided, no, you're not going to do that. Well, fuck you, Facebook. All right. I am so sick of Facebook and everything that it stands for anymore. But it is a necessary evil for music, for interviewing artists. It's a necessary evil. But we've got to come up with something better. Somebody out there has got to come up with something better that is not regulated by Mark Fuckenberg and just a total asinine. I'm going to stream this to I'm going to copy and paste this and put it right in Facebook. So if my group gets deleted, you're going to know why. But it's just I had an issue with it today, and it's like, why take something away from us? And this community standards bullshit and everything like that. I could see naked pictures popping up on my fucking Facebook every other day, and people just beating the hell out of each other every day on a video. But I say ass, I got a freaking 30-day ban. Are you kidding me? Okay. I don't usually get all freaking flustered and unhappy, but I'm just saying, this is crazy. Let me check over here and make sure everything is running on. I've got viewers, so obviously it's running. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, okay. And I've got Skarlett Roxx is here. Do some Skarlett Roxx is here. Mike and LJ from Rat Rod are here, and Dave Dillman is here. So we're all here. It's just I'm making sure everything's running good, and it looks like I clicked on the link, and it is live. I guess I'm thinking it's got to be live. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. Well, might not be live. Okay. Whatever. We'll see. Bear with me, guys. I'm just making sure everything's going well here. Okay, this. 10 watching. So obviously you guys are watching live. Hey, there I am. Okay. Okay. So we're good. All right, we're good. It's live over on YouTube. So we're happy. All right, now let's get this started, I guess. I mean, sorry for the confusion. Like I said, just through a loop, and I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people out there. We're in the StreamYard community group, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this now. So the logical thing, I was going to bag it and say, we can't do it, but I want to find a way to do it. And I have a YouTube account, so I've streamed right through YouTube and shared the link, and y'all are on my page, on my YouTube channel. So we're good. All right, let's bring in Dave Dillman, Deuce, and LJ and Mike from Rat Rod. So Deuce from Skarlett Roxx, say hey.
What's up, guys?
All right.
Hey, what's happening?
Excited.
Mark and LJ, hey. And Dave Dillman, the master of ceremonies, next Friday night, May 3rd, at the Reckless Shepherd, is the M pre-party is happening once again. How many years has this been going on, Mr. Dave?
I want to say this is the 14th show. We missed a year, and so it kind of threw me off with that COVID thing. But I believe this is the 14th one now. So
damn, what a run!
So yeah, it's been good, and it just keeps getting better all the time. I mean, there's bands that want to play. There's no shortage of newer music out there. You just if you want to find it, it's out there.
It's out there, but you got to do some digging. That's my job. I do digging, and it's your job. We do digging, and we share it. So that everybody else doesn't have to dig, because nobody likes to dig. You got to get through the crap to get to the good.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then, hopefully we worked out all the kinks in the first couple of years. Even though we've changed venues a couple times, everything's been pretty smooth. It's always a pleasure to put it on every year. And, the bands are always great, and they all jump in, help each other out, help me out. It's just really smooth. Even when I'm stressed going in, everything just comes together. And that's just because, I've just worked with bands and people, more so than the bands, the people that are in these bands, things just matter to them. They're just good people. And that always helps.
Except for LJ. LJ's not good people.
We're working on it.
Ding.
Yeah, Will's not here, but he's probably listening. So he's probably like, oh, fuck, what the hell is that?
Right.
Okay. Deuce.
What's up?
You are the one, you're kind of a newcomer to me. I mean, I've been in Skarlett Roxx music probably for about 6 months, maybe. I think they've been on the station for about 6 months. Your management sent me tunes because Dave Dillman turned me on to you guys when I found out you were on the bill for this. And that's the thing, when you find out a band's on like someone's bill that you know and you trust, which I trust Dave Dillman, and I was like, okay, who's Skarlett Roxx? I knew who the other bands were. I was like, okay, who's these guys? Immediately listened and immediately dug it.
Oh, yeah.
Just great. So we're going to start with you a little bit and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about Skarlett Roxx, when you got formed, what you all been up to, and just give us a little insight into all things Skarlett Roxx.
Yeah. Skarlett Roxx, we started right here in the Iowa City area. So we're coming out of Iowa all the way to Maryland. So we're super stoked to make it over there for this. But Skarlett Roxx, we started, it's probably close to like 3 years ago now. We kind of started when that COVID shit was happening, and nobody could go anywhere. So we were like, well, let's just play our instruments, right? So we didn't really want to be going in and out of people's houses. So we wound up finding this farm property. We're in Iowa, so there's farms everywhere. And this old couple, they had this really old barn that, nothing in there. So we went in there, we built a stage and everything, and just practice every day. We'd show up and just work on songs and, kind of hone our craft. And so really, the COVID stuff was a blessing in disguise for us, because, we got all that time in that barn to figure out, what we're doing. Right. And once, venues started opening back up, it just blew off, so we I think that first summer venues started opening back up again. We maybe had like 2 weekends off the entire summer. We just went nuts.
Holy crap.
So we've been doing this probably close to the 3 years now, and it's just been nothing but a blast.
And that's the thing. Have a blast. It's not, don't make it work. Make it be fun.
Right.
And you guys are young.
Yeah.
Average age is
everyone roughly 22. I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. I'm at 19. I
fantastic.
started this
fantastic.
I started this. Me and Jack started when I was in my sophomore year of high school. So I was doing this in high school, and it was just doing school and the band, and even at the start, I was still playing baseball, high school baseball. So starting this when I was that young, I've gotten to meet so many people that, I grew up listening to, like the guys in Faster Pussycat, Enough's Enough, LA Guns, it's awesome.
Now, LJ and Mark, does this sound familiar? Like 40 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
You started when you were a sophomore in high school. And
40 years ago, it was, he's had it a lot harder than we had.
Right.
I knew I grew up in the middle of Philly, South Jersey, so things were like just shooting off here with Maryland and New York and Philly and South Jersey. You'd had everybody coming out of this area to do it during COVID.
Right.
And someone that's 19 years old. God bless you, dude. I can't wait to meet you, dude. I got to
yeah, dude. I'm so stoked.
You're my new hero.
Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm so excited to come out to Maryland and just meet everyone. We've done a couple shows with the Midnight Devils, so me and Sam are good buddies.
Sam's awesome, man. Love him.
He's amazing. But I'm so stoked to come out there and just meet everyone, hang out with all these bands. It's just gonna be an awesome party.
It's the way we see it too. We haven't met you guys. We're looking really forward to it.
Yeah, like we had a great time last year. Dave was nice enough to have us on again, but last year we went in knowing the guys from Streetlight Circus, but we got to meet the people in Rumors the Rumors.
Yeah,
Rumors
out of Iowa too. We've done some.
Yeah, they were freaking awesome. It's just like that's the one thing we always keep saying is we need to all support each other because nobody else is.
Nobody else is.
Yeah, my little sister is a huge Rumors fan. She's got their albums on.
Is she like 15?
No, my little sister, she's 11, 12, something like that.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
A big thing, though. Absolutely.
I love it. I'm feeling really, really
makes
fucking old right now.
That makes me have faith in humanity again.
Right.
Yep.
They're not listening to this.
It's all about the parents. My parents sat me down in front of a TV, threw on Kiss concerts on DVD. They were taking me to like Kiss, Alice Cooper, Motley Crue when I was 5, 6 years old.
That's what I call good right there.
Our guitar player, our other guitar player besides Mark is Mark's son.
Yep.
He's what, 20?
He's 27.
27.
Yeah.
And
carry the torch.
He comes down. Dude, I'm listening to Def Leppard now. I'm listening to Scorpions. I'm like, where'd he go?
Yeah, man.
He actually wrote Feel the Shake by accident. He's like, I got a riff. And he starts playing a riff, and me and Mark start going into Feel the Shake. He's like,
how do you know that?
How do you know that? I'm like, it was written 35 years ago.
And that's the thing. God bless you, because just about everything's been done already. But I got, like I told you earlier, I've got probably 4, 5, 6 Skarlett Roxx songs on the radio station, on the Rock Altar. And they sound fresh. They sound but it's retro back to then, but it's not like I hear anybody else like, oh, that's a riff from here, or that reminds me of this. It sounds like your own.
Yeah. I'm glad that's how it's interpreted too, because there's definitely some songs on there that are inspired by stuff back then.
Easy.
Taste Your Tongue specifically, there's a song off of Kiss's album Lick It Up called Fits Like a Glove.
Yes.
And Taste Your
Never
Tongue.
heard of it.
Taste Your Tongue was inspired by that song. So, you know, a lot of, you know, everything has, you know, damn near everything has been done. So it's really hard to, you know, make sure you're not playing the same riff that was already written 40 years ago, or saying the same one-liner in a song that David Lee Roth said on, you know, whatever tour. So it's definitely a challenge, but it's also kind of a blessing to be able to kind of have like almost instructions, you know, they did it good, so, you know, you can take good things and bend it your own way.
Right.
And
Yeah,
the
that's one
fact
of the first things I noticed was one of the first things I noticed, over a year ago or so, a year and a half ago or more, the first time I heard Skarlett Roxx, it was just you know, there's no doubt where the influences come from, but also there's no doubt that this is new and this is fresh, and it is a little different, but it, you know, it has all the elements of everything you want. It just done their way, and that's you know, one of the things I really liked about this band. So I know everybody's gonna totally enjoy them. I have not seen them. I've seen most of the bands live that I ever have at my show. Skarlett Roxx is one that I have not seen live, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Right. Now, I was going to ask you, okay, you get all these submissions, you get hundreds of submissions from bands every single year.
I sure do.
Now,
Well,
let's put you on the spot and say, what stood out about Skarlett Roxx that made you want to be, these guys have to be on the bill?
Pretty much what I was just saying, and actually we were trying to work it out last year. You know, they are coming from a long way to make this happen. You know, I appreciate them coming from so far away. We just couldn't get all the logistics figured out last year. You know, that's basically the reason. I would have had them last year if we could have figured that out. And I want to say, didn't one of you guys graduate, or wasn't somebody at that point graduating?
It was me.
It was me.
Because I would have been, you know, missing a week of school to come out.
That would suck.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm out of high school now, and I'm ready to go. So
you got to play
back in
12th grade. Damn.
God damn.
Yep,
I was gonna do the show, but man, I had to graduate. That's awesome.
God,
I love it.
I'm freaking old.
You are. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm still as young as Deuce here.
I do have to say, you name drop Kiss, we're going to be best friends.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's our common thread in our
That's
band.
our common thread through our entire band is Kiss.
I got the Kiss heads behind me on the wall. I got all
I
sorts
see him. Okay.
We're in the wrong room tonight. Our rehearsal studio, the other room over, that someone who started earlier than us, it's an entire Kiss room. They got the two cats from the
Live tour?
the live tour, the two gold cats. They got the original 1973 Kiss light up backdrop.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I got the original Kiss pinball machine over on the other
What?
side. Over
Dude,
there.
I sold mine.
God
Mine and made a mint. I got it really cheap, and then I had nowhere to keep it when I moved out, and I sold it, and I
You probably sold
quadrupled.
it to my dad. My dad got it in an auction in college for like $300 or something like that.
I think I paid $5, and I like quadrupled my money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Kiss memorabilia and like Iron Maiden, Kiss, they hold their value and just keep going up.
Yeah, but nobody wants to get rid of them.
No.
Well, unless you're talking about the 90s, 2000 stuff that they mass marketed, like, so is it worth anything?
Right. But like that old school shit, man, you know, that they didn't really like. A Kiss lunchbox even goes for pretty good money nowadays because they really didn't Gene didn't figure out that, hey, how about we just set up our own little assembly line and our own little corporation. Holy shit. Nice.
Mike, hey, I got a question. Hey, down your way, do you remember that Kiss coffee house they had a few years back? It was actually in South Carolina. It was near an active store.
It was
they actually had a coffee house that I think it was only open maybe 2 years.
Yep.
They had something like that.
There was station where they were playing some shows down there, and they had these giant boots, you know, the giant Kiss boots that they had thrown away. They were out by the dumpster. They were probably about 4 foot tall. We almost started wrestling them to see if we could get them on top of the tour bus, but we wouldn't have been able to go through some of the tunnels we needed to for the rest of the tour. So we had to leave them up. But yeah, they would have been something.
All we did is our high school trip. We stole Ronald McDonald out in front of the drive-thru.
Right?
Wrenched them right out of the, right out of the ground.
And then painted his face Kiss.
Actually, we did.
Ace Frehley.
Plus in the other room.
Wow. That does not surprise me one bit.
Hey, real quick, why I mentioned Amy and her shop down there in South Carolina, I just want to mention a couple of my sponsors for the show, Amy and Retroactive. I mean, if you haven't checked out her site, you have to check it out. It's got everything you could possibly think of. Mike, you've probably been there, right?
Oh, yes. And she's always adding stuff.
Right. Great shop. And,
you walk into Retroactive and you don't walk out of there without anything. You will find something, and you will find something you didn't realize you need.
And I also have, you guys in Rat Rod are familiar with, well, I have them 3 rockers. They've been there every year. They've been there. And I also have the Vanity Music Group. You guys, I'll go ahead and turn it over. I'll let you guys talk about them for just a couple minutes. They're one of the sponsors this year too.
Well, we've been affiliated with them for 2 years now.
2 years now. Yeah. So we're going on our 2nd year.
They put out our latest record for On the Floor. We've been promoting for the past little over a year. It's been just great to work with, and Dave's a great guy, very supportive, very forward thinking, and it's just an awesome relationship.
And he loves Nutella for some reason.
Yeah.
Nutella?
Nutella.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Nutella. I mean, I don't get it. I don't think I've ever even tried it.
I tried it, and I'm just not that fond. Just give me peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Mix the two. You got to do peanut butter and Nutella.
See, the young guys are going to tell us how it is. They're going to tell us what to do here. The fluff.
And one other thing. Hey, Kevin from the Ratchet Doll to be here tonight to do this also. They're actually on tour right now. It just didn't work out timing-wise with their load-in and whatnot. They actually have a show in Texas tonight. So, check them out, too. He wasn't able to make it tonight.
Right. Aren't they with Faster?
That's later in May. Later? We're doing a couple dates with Faster Pussycat too. I think Ratchet's on one of the nights.
Right.
It might be Minnesota.
Nice. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're fun dates too. You don't want to miss them.
Well, let's do a tune. Before we talk to Rat Rod, we're going to do a Rat Rod tune. We'll do a Skarlett tune in a little bit, and we'll probably end with Ratchet, their brand new one. We'll end the show with that. Even though Kevin couldn't make it, he wanted to be here, and we still support Ratchet Dolls. There's no bad blood. It's all good. Sometimes he wanted to do it before his show or whatever he could work in. And everybody knows before a show, you have the best intentions and it's not going to happen, but every now and then it does. I put on shows, you guys, Dave, you put on shows and you guys play shows, and you know that you really want to do something before, hey, we'll get an interview in before the show. And guess what? Never, it very rarely does it happen. So, but we're all cool with Kevin. Kevin's a good guy, even though it couldn't be here. It's not because he didn't want to be here. He just couldn't. But let's do a Rat Rod song. This is off of 4 on the Floor. This is their brand, still new CD. I mean, really. But this one is, let me go down. I'm going to make sure which one yes, I did. All or Nothing.
All right.
Good choice.
Cool.
Anyone's a good choice, right?
Yeah, they're all good.
They're all good. All right. Rat Rod, All or Nothing from their 4 on the Floor CD. We'll be right back. Mark getting it on that guitar, man. He's just getting it.
I like to play my guitar a little bit. Yeah.
You know, a little bit.
It was
Dude,
so
he
good.
likes that guitar like nobody's business.
I was in the middle of it. I was like, God damn, this is so. I literally put it in my Spotify playlist, and then I was like,
sir.
Nice. Discover new music. You got to. Now, I'm gonna tell a little thing right now.
All right.
Okay. I was on my way to Bendy Q one year, and anybody that knows Bendy Q, Will Mass puts on Bendy Q every year. He stopped doing it, but we're gonna
No, he
make him do
didn't.
more.
We're gonna make him do it.
That's what. Yep, exactly. But
He thinks he stopped bending.
he thinks he stopped. If he stopped, we're just gonna show up in his back fucking yard, and we're gonna have a party.
It's not like we've never done that before when they weren't expecting us to show up.
Right? Exactly. But I was on my way to Bendy Q, and my car breaks down, blows the engine. I had a Kia, and it blew the engine. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to Bendy Q. Well, somebody, I decided, I rented a car, decided, you know what, not ruining my weekend, I'm going. And Rat Rod was one of the bands that was playing the Bendy Q that year. And I did not know who Rat Rod was. And, I was going to see him there. So I'm over there. First I show up, and this tells a little bit about Mark and how he is. Somebody comes up to me, or Will comes up to me and says, "Hey, Mark wants to talk to you. Mark from Rat Rod needs to talk to you right now." I'm like, okay. So Mark comes up to me. He tells me, okay, he's a mechanic by trade. He knows all about this Kia. He's like, dude, this. If you need any help, getting information or whatever, whatnot, I got you. I don't know this guy. He don't know me, but this is the kind of guy he is. He was like, I got you. Don't let it ruin your weekend. You'll get a brand new engine. It was on recall, whatever. So, all right, cool. This is Rat Rod. Okay, cool. So I'm standing there a little later in the day talking to somebody. I don't remember who I was talking to, but I remember this band came on, and I was like, I looked at the person I was talking to. I was like, gotta go. Rat Rod is a fantastic live band. They had me. I went right to the stage. I was like, I got to check these guys out because what I was hearing was great. And believe me, these guys put on a great show. So you're in for a treat at the end pre-party. If you have not seen Rat Rod yet, you are in for a treat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We firmly believe that people, their time is important. Their money is hard to come by. And if nothing else, we want to try to give them a good time. We're here to entertain, and that's what it's all about.
And you do it. And
we respect our audience immensely.
And that's exactly why they're going on first again. Sometimes that first slot, maybe not the favorable, but I mean, when they took the stage last year, went on first, like you would have no idea, I mean, for my shows, there's really no opener. There's no closer. It's just a party. Everyone's equal. Everyone's going to get the same treatment, same light, same sound. There's no images, but nothing. And that's why I like working with bands like this because, they just they appreciate it and they give back, and that's what it's all about. Especially now with live music, newer music. You need to help each other out. It's definitely not easy.
It's a community. It's got to be a community.
We always have everyone in this band.
This year, I asked first again, and just because I know that's how to kick the party off.
Right.
No better way than to see Rat Rod. That's just, you can't really ask for a better way to kick the whole thing off. So that's, I'm going to go ahead and announce the set times later. They are playing first, 6 o'clock. Definitely be there to see them. You're definitely not going to regret it. And that's going to set the whole tone for the evening. And like I said, there's no band I would rather have doing it. They do it better than anyone. So make sure they're early. We appreciate you guys doing that.
So. Our attitude has always been, and this isn't in a mean way, if we go in first, everybody's got to follow us. If we go in last, nobody's going to remember you.
There you go, dudes. You got to follow them.
Absolutely. Hey, that's the same mindset. It's like you gotta make an impression. And what Dave was saying is, even if you're going first, you're setting the mood for the whole night. You got to kick off the party. So
that's how we look at it. And it's all positive. It's all good. It's all with love. It's not attitude or anything of that nature. You can tell. I hope you can tell the way we are. We're just chill dudes. Just want to have a good time.
Yep. Now, little bit of news, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this, but
What's that?
you've changed lead singers.
We did.
Wow.
I guess from what I know, the lead singers, you got a different lead singer. So what's his name?
Sorry, I couldn't act that long.
You couldn't act at all.
No, I couldn't.
It really, that was a D- at best.
Yeah, it really was terrible. Jeremy Hugo is our new vocalist.
Okay.
And everybody will get the pleasure of meeting him and hearing him.
You may actually
Next Friday.
You may actually get to meet him in a few minutes.
Yeah,
if he shows up on time.
Yeah, it's a traffic thing here tonight. So
Now, lead singers, are they really on time? Sorry, Deuce.
Well,
no.
you're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong.
I forgot, we got one in the house. Usually I could pick on the bass player because we don't usually have one of them.
well,
Hey.
well, we don't either here. So
I know. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. Gotcha. All right. Now, what's he bring to the band? I mean, we had Mike. We all know Mike, and we know that voice and everything. So, what does he bring to the band to accelerate it a little bit more?
he definitely brings a new excitement.
Okay.
He brings a new kind of energy. He brings a different sound.
Okay.
Not saying anything negative
Right.
about Mike. There's nothing like that being said here. It's just a different sound.
Right.
We'll let other people decide. We believe that everybody's going to like it.
Oh, I'm sure of it. I hear a lead singer. Did somebody just come in?
Yeah,
Bryce
that
just
was
walked in.
Bryce. That was our youngin.
But okay, cool. So is this his first show?
Yes.
Yes.
This will be
That's
his
what I
debut.
We're throwing him in really tough. Like we're
Right.
not going to give him like a little squeaky gig. We're just
Dude.
going to throw him right into the fire.
Throw him right into the, everybody that knows, and just throw him right to the wolves.
That's right. Sink or swim, man. No
know
vest.
we know how that room's going to be.
Yep. And right to deep end.
It's funny that's his first show because our lead guitar player, Danny, he was originally a fan of the band, and we were out of a lead guitar player, and we were like, hey, we need someone. Do you want to, try out? And so he was sending us videos and stuff, and we're like, okay, let's do it. And I think one of his first shows with us, I think it was his first time ever performing live, like live at all, opening for LA Guns in front of
We all know.
Nice.
We all know Mach 22, right?
Yes.
When they got the new guitar player Rick Haas, his first gig ever live, from what I understand, was opening for Guns N' Roses at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Oh, that's right. Mark 22 got that got that slot that one year.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
What?
it's downhill. It's downhill from here.
Yep.
You've hit the pinnacle. Now
That's
you
it.
just
The Fire next week. You're going to play for 15 people.
It's like
Right.
Bryce, tell a little story on Bryce is in the room, so I'll talk about him. His very first concert we took him to, he got to meet Queensryche.
nice.
And it's been downhill ever since for him. Now he gets to play in the band with his old man.
Right. Boy, that sucks.
And there's Jeremy.
Hey, there's better things for you, Bryce. Don't worry. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here, man. It's not always going to be rat rod. Okay?
Oh, yeah, Will. Forever.
Hold on.
Rat rod forever.
Forever.
Have a seat.
Oh, jeez. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Jeremy.
Hello.
Hey, the new leads. Okay.
Can't see anything. There's a light in my eyes.
Right. So how's everything?
Things are great.
How these guys treating you?
They bust my balls, but I give it right back to them.
There's a good reason for it.
Right.
Now we're doing great, man. I'm super psyched. Can't wait.
Can't wait to have this show, make your debut. Everything great.
Yeah. Things are right on track, brother.
Oh, he's got the confidence. He's happy. He's ready. He's ready.
Almost ready.
Almost ready.
Got two
He's
more.
got 2 more rehearsals, huh?
Yep.
So
Sir,
You got-
sir.
Listen,
how'd you
show.
find him?
Repeat that.
How'd you find him?
We were looking around, tipping rocks over, and he happened to be laying underneath one.
Wow. That's usually where the best ones are.
No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, just kidding. We just put out, kind of an APB saying, "Hey, we're looking for singer," and we had quite a few people
We've known each
chime in
other
on
since
it.
we were little kids.
It's this guy's fault.
And he was one of the
Always
folks
his
that
fault.
chimed in and said, "Hey, I'd like to give it a go." And we tried out several people, and he won the gig.
Right.
Yeah, kind of an
Paid
old
you,
story in a way.
paid you $20, gave you a bottle of Jack, and said, "Can I join?"
Yeah,
You're like,
$20.
"Yes."
No, you're supposed to pay us $20.
Oh,
Right.
son of a
Right.
bitch.
We got that all wrong.
You got to remember, music business isn't a paying gig, dude. Just remember that.
Oh no, I don't do it for the money.
No, do it for the chicks.
For the chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it for the
What
chicks.
money?
But
What
you
money?
gotta,
Where?
but you got to get hair here, because if you don't have hair like that, you ain't getting no chicks.
Oh, okay. Well,
Deuce is getting them all.
I used to have it.
Again,
Yeah.
not wrong.
Not
I
wrong.
got it.
Love it. Not wrong. I got the chicks and y'all ain't getting none.
Ah,
Wow.
right.
Well, Reckless Shepherd is not going to be a good time for single guys when Deuce gets in the house.
It'll never be the same.
Never be the same.
It'll be reckless.
Yeah.
Reckless. So, Dave,
Yes.
you think these guys can handle themselves, Rat Rod? They're going to do well, right?
Yeah, they're going to do well. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously going to do well. There's a reason they're back.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward, Hugo. I'm looking forward to seeing you, especially the first show. Everything I'm hearing from everybody I talk to is like, yeah. He's really good. He's going to fit perfectly. Everything's going to be great, and I can't wait to see you make your debut. I'm glad it's at that show. Actually, it should be a good show.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Should be really good. Now let's do a Ratchet, or not a Ratchet, a Skarlett Roxx song.
Cool.
Hey, everybody want to hear a Skarlett Roxx song?
Definitely.
Come
We're
on.
going to listen to it. We're going to have to peel off here because we're getting ready to rehearse.
Okay.
We're going to listen to it before we start playing.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before you go? Anything you want to say?
Any guys? You got anything you want to say?
Not LJ.
Not LJ. Sorry.
Ding ding.
About LJ? Anything you want to say about him? No, he didn't, but you can.
Strap in, Columbia. We're gonna kill it.
Oh, yeah. We like that. Sit down, shut up, and strap in, because you're going for a ride.
Faster
Going
than
for a
the
ride.
speed of light. There you go. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Thank you for
We'll see
being
you-
here, guys.
Thanks,
All right.
man. Thanks for having us.
All right. Y'all take care.
Do.
All right, let's do a Skarlett Roxx song. This one is called. You want to set it up for us at all, there, Deuce? It's called
Yeah.
"Call Me Crazy."
This one is the final track on our debut album, Scarlett's Web. This one's called "Call Me Crazy."
All right. Bang.
You guys might know, you might see my computer over here. We should a music video right here, right now, for this next song called "Call Me Crazy." It's gonna be the next single. So I want you to get crazy with you.
Now that the D Frank, I think was his name, had that right. He said that shit is sleazy.
Yeah,
That's got sleazy in there. You got punkish vibe. It's just good raw rock and roll, dude. I love it.
it's hard because people ask us, oh, like what kind of music do you play, and I just tell them rock and roll, because
Rock and
it's
roll.
not thrash metal, it's not just punk rock, it's not just glam metal. It's so many different subgenres just mashed in one. It's just the Skarlett Roxx sound.
The Skarlett Roxx sound. Exactly. Now, what are your influences? What are some of your influences growing up?
For me personally, my biggest one by far is Kiss.
Yes.
In the music video, I'm playing Paul Stanley guitars.
Mhm.
But I was going, I think my first concert ever, I saw Kiss when I was 5 years old. And like what we were saying earlier, it's just downhill from there. Nothing tops that. But Kiss, it's probably my number one, but also Alice Cooper. Love Alice Cooper. All the guys and Nita in his band right now are just the nicest people ever. Alice Cooper has been, he's got so much different stuff out there, different albums with kind of different subgenres. He's just amazing. And newer band that I've really grown to like is Ghost. If you've ever heard of Ghost,
Yes.
I'm a big Ghost.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw him, was that Book of Souls tour.
Yep. His voice is getting better. I mean, it was kind of, I don't know how, it was one of them like opera-ish voices, and it kind of like, but the band was tight, man. The band sounded great. And now it seems like the more I'm hearing from him, Tobias, that, it's better. It's more appealing to me. There's a lot of other people that just absolutely love it, which I get, but it was just like, but Ghost is another one of the bands that are bringing younger people and even the older generation like me together. So you can't knock whatever brings us together.
Absolutely.
And whatever keeps it rolling. What's that one band? Oh my God, people knock them. Don't knock them. They're bringing the young generation in, and they're doing their thing.
What band did you just say? It kind of lagged for a second. What band was that?
Greta Van Fleet.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. Greta Van Fleet.
That band for me was, I just saw them on a cruise. Sometimes you don't give something a chance one way or the other, but the darkness, like the voice, I just never could get it. Saw them on a cruise, a couple months ago. I even got the second show. I mean, sometimes, music, how you listen to different music depending on what mood you're in also, it's
absolutely
emotion, and it just, always give something a second chance, because you just don't know. You miss something, you just might not be in the right mind, at the time. But there's a lot of good stuff out there, and it's the same way. I'm not a super fan. I've heard them. I get it. I get why people like them. I see, there are things about it I like too, but but that's with all music,
right.
You just got to listen to what makes you feel good and what works for you.
Right. There was a time when I was going on I think it was my second cruise in 2019, and Eclipse got announced, and I was like, who? Well, I checked them out. I didn't like it. I was like, no. I got through. I don't even think I got through the first song on Monumentum, and another day, another week, I was like, well, let's give him another chance. Put it in. I think I made it to the second song. I was like, forget it. No, I'm just not going to see him. Well, another day, a couple weeks later, I was like cleaning the house or cleaning the rock room here, the studio. And I was just like, well, let's give it another chance. Put it in. And it was like, Pam, done. Clips fan ever since. I mean, I just was like, oh my God, this is like a fucking great CD. But if I just threw it out and said, I gave it one listen, that's it. I miss out on a great band.
Right. Hey, what about it? Hey, is it possible to give the set times? I haven't even announced my set yet.
Go ahead. Set time for M pre party. Woohoo!
I'm going to post them in a little bit, but I mean, it's been a pretty hectic week or two leading up to the show. It always is, but
Always is.
we're going to open at 5 like usual, like last year. The Reckless Shepherd in Columbia, Maryland. Rat Rod's going to kick it off again. I can't think of a better way to kick it off than with them at 6 o'clock. They're going to play at 6. Generation Landslide. They're going to hit the stage at 7 o'clock. You definitely want to be here for all of these bands. I think you had Anthony on too long ago.
I had Anthony on.
Great.
I saw Generation Landslide at the Whiskey in LA, and Generation Landslide is a fantastic band.
Right. They're coming from all over. They're actually some of them are from out here in Vegas, and they're making a trip. Make sure you catch Anthony also. He's with Cold Sweat. He plays drums with Cold Sweat. So, you want to make sure you're there in town to see that too. Skarlett Roxx, they're going to hit at 8 o'clock. Obviously you don't want to miss that. I mean, you got a little taste of the video. I'm sure, they're going to be one of the fan favorites. Every year there's a band or two that I hear about all festival long. They're like, yeah, we caught this band at the pre-party. They were great. We bought the shirt, we bought the CD. There's always bands like that every year. And it's not always, different people like the different bands, but I hear that all weekend. I hear about bands at the pre-party. So 8 o'clock, you don't want to miss Skarlett Roxx. 9:10, the Ratchet Dolls. Yeah, again, Kevin couldn't be here. I think you're going to spin something by them here when we're
at the end.
They're going to go on at 9:10. Again, you don't want to miss them. The Midnight Devils. If you've ever seen them, you know what, or at least you think you know what to expect. If you haven't seen, nothing's impossible at a Midnight Devils show.
They are so good.
I myself, even when we weren't on the bill with them, I've driven a couple hours in a direction just to go see them as a fan. They're great. They're amazing.
It's worth it.
Yes. And they're traveling. They're traveling from distances also. So you don't want to miss them. And then, somewhere right around midnight, 11:55, maybe. We're working on something that I can't really, I hate to sound vague, but I don't really have a choice. We're kind of working on something that's going to be a little bit different, that we haven't done yet. And it's something that if you miss it, I believe, you're going to hear about it for sure. And you're going to be disappointed that you missed it. So that's really all I can say. As far as that goes.
Be there to see it.
Right. You want to be there. You want to be there the whole night, but you don't want to leave early. You don't want to miss out on any of these bands.
No, you don't want to be that one that hears about what happened.
Exactly right.
Wasn't there to see it, because sometimes very special things happen when you miss, and you get to hear about it. This one, just be at this show. This is going to be a good show.
Yeah, I wish I could say more, but I'm not need to do so. So.
Yep, and we all understand that. Fans understand that. Us as promoters, and I get a lot from people, and I'm not allowed to say shit. And it sucks, but it's like, God damn. Oh, I hope, and I try to push it. Go. And other people, I get people that say, "Man, I'm so glad I went because you told me to go, and I figured you knew something." And then I got people that go, "Man, I should have took your advice and went because, God damn it, I heard all about it." I'm just going to tell you right now, go to this show. Please.
So, and again, Kevin, he could be here, but it's all about playing live, and that's what they're doing tonight. They're actually started their tour. I believe tonight was the first show of their tour as they make their way up toward Columbia for next week.
Nice. Nice. And there's not a bad band on this bill. I mean, I've heard every one of them, and I've seen 3 of them live. 2 I haven't. And from what I've seen, video-wise, and this and that and the other thing, and word of mouth, Skarlett Roxx and Ratchet Dolls are just going to be absolutely fantastic. Also, Midnight Devils put on a great show. Rat Rod gets you started, growing great. Generation Landslide is just absolutely Anthony White. He comes out from behind the drum kit. He fronts the band, sings and plays guitar, and he's great. The band is great. Just every band on this bill. I am so bummed out. I'm still not ruling it out, but it's not looking possible for me, which sucks. I really want to see this. I really want to. Like I said, don't rule it out, but it's.
Get the rental car again.
I know,
Right?
right? Get the rental car again. I mean, that did me good. I'll have to find that son of a bitch and get that rental car again. But now we have a car that's fine. But it's just the wife started a new job and she lost all her vacation. So she doesn't have any vacation. I could go without her probably because I have vacation. But do I want to? I'm not sure yet.
Oh, dude, come on. Yeah, of course you want to.
I know I want to, but it's
Come
like
about Wednesday or Thursday, she'll be pushing you out the door.
that's every day. I get in the
Right.
house, 2 minutes later, she wants me gone again. She goes, don't you have
So
to go back to work? But
they also that it, it's selling really well. But the Reckless Shepherd's a really big place. It looks like there's going to be at least some tickets available at the door.
cool.
You want to check in and make sure that they are available on the day of the show. But at this point, it looks like you'll be able to get in. I would get there early for sure if you want to get in. Like I said, I can't promise 100%, but at this point, you should be able to get in on the night of the show.
Just buy your damn tickets now. God damn it. Just buy the tickets.
It's
Life's-
usually more expensive, when you're getting it at the door too. So
Right. Hey, exactly. Day of show, ticket prices usually go up $5. I don't know about this show, but you know what? You want to make sure you're going to get it. If you're on the fence, I don't know if I'm going to go yet or not. You're going to go. By the time it gets here, you're going to go. So buy the tickets. And if I don't go and say it sells out and I end up not being able to go, I may have 2 tickets that I'll let you have. But I'm holding on to mine because it's still not a solid no yet. So,
And I got to say, Mike was one of the first people to buy a ticket. He talks and you watch and listen to him. A lot of you know him, but he is buying the CDs from the bands. He is, like I said, he was one of the first people to buy a ticket when they went on sale, not knowing whether he could go. Definitely supporting all music, but really a lot of the newer stuff.
yeah.
I appreciate that, Mike.
Absolutely. Got to push, there's like Deuce. He's young, very young, and he's got that music out.
Speaking of that, with getting the CDs and stuff, I would highly recommend everyone listening and watching this right now, look at the bill and do your research. Go on YouTube, Spotify, SkarlettRoxx.com. You'll listen to the music and get familiar with the songs so you can sing along with us. So
Even if you go, even if you can't go to the show or you're not going to be there, still check out these bands because there'll be you'll find some you like. I guarantee it.
Don't be late to the party. Now is the time. If you're just watching this, you got nothing better to do after this, go to Spotify, search the bands. Even if you can't be there and you don't know if you're going, search the bands, check them out. You're going to like them. I guarantee if we have similar tastes, if you like LA Guns, you're going to like Skarlett Roxx. You're going to like the Ratchet Dolls. If you like Guns N' Roses, Skarlett Roxx, Ratchet Dolls. Dirty Looks, Rat Rod, hands down. Dirty Looks, AC/DC, Bon Scott era. I mean, if you dig that, you're gonna dig Rat Rod. Midnight Devils, you just throw everything into a melting pot. And you got the Midnight Devils. They just wow, and just you can't go wrong.
They allow me to have the show at the Reckless Shepherd. After the Midnight Devils. It seems like they play the next year at a different venue. I thought that was a coincidence, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at that a little bit. Seems like they play the last year I have it at each venue. It seems like they were there, so maybe there's something to it.
Hey, Deuce is telling you to get your ass there, or somebody else is.
Someone else is. Could be Jax, could be our manager Jim. Who knows? But hey,
if it's the manager Jim, you need to get me more music so I get more on their station. I only have.
Go to SkarlettRoxx.com. We got CDs. We got the album on vinyl.
Yes. Oh,
and you are going to have those with you next Friday, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There's only limited pressings left on vinyl. I got my own somewhere. I got my own personal copy. But there's a cool.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Oh yeah. I myself am a big vinyl person, so
easy. If you
I
look
get a ton of
around, it's all I got, man. I mean, it's
Right.
all down there and over there and everywhere. It's all cassettes, CDs, and a lot of records.
I rarely use CDs, but when I'm listening to music, it's either in the car with Spotify or at home on a record player. That's how it is. So it was a no-brainer. We were like, we're getting vinyl pressed. It's
Very
gonna
good.
happen. So
Very good. Now, when did that happen? Because the last time, oh my God, it's been a couple months since I looked.
So we got the album came out November 2022.
Yes.
So I think the vinyl might have been on pre-order a little bit longer, but so all those shipped out November 25th, something like that.
Okay. So
but
obviously I just missed it.
Yeah, so but it's still, that's still the current album we're playing shows for and promoting. We are currently in the process of phase 2, working on the sophomore stuff. We're just writing songs, working on stuff, but first album, not a bad song on it. We play
not a bad song on it.
Every song on that album still. And you can get it on CD, vinyl on our website. We got sweatshirts, hoodies, jewelry, all sorts of stuff on our website. So
merch,
SkarlettRoxx.com. That's what fills the gas tank to get us from Iowa to Maryland.
Right. It fills the gas tank, buys them Happy Meals all the way over to Maryland. And yeah. And the album name is Skarlett's Web.
Yep.
An awesome name. I love that name. It was such a great name. That kind of hooked me when I saw that. I was like, all right. So vinyl, go to Skarlett. I'll post links tomorrow. I always say that, and sometimes I forget, but I should be able to post links tomorrow for each band to go to their merches. And I've already done the Midnight Devils. We've already had them on the show. We had Generation Landslide on the show. So like Ratchet Dolls, Rat Rod, and Skarlett Roxx, I'll post the links for them guys tomorrow. So that you all have, so it's easy, just a click. Don't got to go searching, don't got to type nothing, just click, bam, boom, takes you right to the shit. All right. Anything else you want to add? Either one of you.
Deuce, go ahead.
I'm just super stoked, super excited. It was so fun talking to you guys. This was a blast. Let's do it again sometime. This is great.
We will do it again. We will do it again. We'll have you guys on again.
It's awesome. But yeah, no, come out to the Maryland show, Reckless Shepherd Brewery. We're gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a party.
It's gonna be a party. And all the girls will be there. I'll guarantee you they're all gonna fucking be there.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. Love it. Oh, what it would be great. It would be great to be young again, wouldn't it, Dave?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. We'll get to watch him work, next Friday.
Yeah. Get some pointers.
Right. I don't know if things work anymore or not,
I don't know how it goes anymore. I've been married too long.
Right there. You better say that, right. Hey, Mike, thanks for having thanks for having me on. Thanks for having the bands that are playing on.
Absolutely.
I appreciate, all your support and, not just for the show, but for new music in general.
Always.
You can somehow make it up, but, if you can't, I totally understand that. So, but I appreciate you again.
And I've been to Dave's shows before. I think I've been to 2 or 3 of them. Always a blast. Always a good time. Dave puts on some really kick-ass shows. And you're not going to do this for 14 years without being really good at what you do. And Dave is a professional, and he knows from a fan standpoint how he wants it to go, and he knows business-wise, take care of the bands, take care of the fans. He does it right, does it no nonsense, just how he'd like to see a show. And just beautiful. It's an awesome experience every single time. So get to the show.
I'm glad kind of to see it that way because, the very first one I did, those early ones, that's exactly what it was. It was, how do I remember going to a club, when there were bands that I may not have been familiar with. I wanted crowded shows. I wanted, good loud bands. And, I've been doing it again, 14 pre-party shows. And, I always find those bands, obviously a couple have repeated, but, when you find those good ones, I'd like to have a couple repeats back. And then, glad Skarlett Roxx can come down this year. We tried to make it work next year or last year, but, now we know who the guilty guy was here.
You said next year, so I'm going to hold you to that.
There you go.
There you go.
I like it. He just jumped right on that one. I saw it slide past there, and I was like, "Oh, there it is."
Right. You saw him thinking the whole time I was talking. So.
Yep. He's like, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, and dudes, have a safe trip down. I'll be in contact with you during the week, but have a safe trip.
Yeah, and there's Jax.
There's Jax.
He was there. But it's gonna be so much fun, and I wish safe travels for anyone coming to the show and any of the bands traveling. We got a ways to go all the way from Iowa. We just got a tour bus, so we're gonna be working on that and getting that ready to go. And we're stoked. We're so pumped. Nice. You got to make it to the show. I know you're like, I don't know if I can, but you got to make it. This is your chance to see Skarlett Roxx in person.
I know. So he's a good salesman,
right?
He is. He's a really good salesman.
Maybe
show him a vinyl. You got that vinyl there?
Oh, pigs.
Let me see if I can find the vinyl real quick.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
I want to ship that. When you just like to pick it up next week, Mike?
I know, right? Boy, you guys are tough today. Oh, man. Check with the boss.
Well, anyway, I hope if you are able to get up there. It's always a pleasure to see you personally, and
Skarlett's Web on vinyl here. And then every record comes with this really cool insert with my fat face on it. That's the Call Me Crazy cover, and then we got the backside there.
Very cool.
And then we're losing stuff. Okay. And then
look at that.
In the middle there. Side A? Oh no, I showed you side B first, but yeah, we got it on vinyl, and
fantastic.
One of my favorite ways to listen to it. I love side B. So if you start listening to side A and you're not quite sure,
oh no, I was sure.
On a little bit,
I was sure, and then side B just kicks the shit out of you too. So it's like the whole thing, like you said, not a bad tune on it, and most of these bands are the bill.
We're so lucky that Dave's given us a good block of time to play some songs, because usually we're only getting like 30 minutes a night or something like that, so we don't get to play as much as we'd like. But we're going to be able to play some of the songs that get skipped over sometimes, get left out of the set list, like to the Barrel, Taste Your Tongue, King of the Dead. Those are going to make the set, and we're super stoked to play this album in Maryland.
Hell yeah. We can tell you're stoked for this.
Oh yeah, I'm so pumped. Pumped.
Cool. All right. Well, like I said, we'll have you back, Skarlett. Definitely. Skarlett Roxx will be back. And Jags, you're going to be on next time too, because you're a little sneaky ass, scouring around in here. You should be on camera. You should be talking. So next time we'll get, the whole band or whatever. And, tell us how everything's going, maybe in a couple months, see what's up. And, but anytime you have an invitation, always welcome back.
Absolutely. It was so much fun. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Dave, any closing statements?
No, just, make sure you do whatever you can to get out there. Obviously I want everyone there for the whole show, but if you can only make, the end, the beginning, come on out. These bands are, you can't go wrong. No matter what time you get there, there's going to be a good band on. So, don't let that deter you if, you need to go home and go to sleep a little early because, you got something to do the next day. Come early then, if you don't get in town, a lot of people travel. If you think you might miss the first band, check them out anyway. You make sure you support them, but, come on out and see the other bands. It's, $30. We got 5 bands and something, a little special brewing. You can't beat that price anywhere. And the value, the entertainment value and the quality of the bands, I feel, I honestly feel as far as newer bands, it's to me, I really believe that it's the best maybe showcase of, the best talent for the newer American bands.
Yes.
You're not going to find, 5 bands that are as good as these all in the same place on the same night. I just,
Right.
I just think you'd be hard pressed to do that anywhere in the U.S. So
I can agree with this.
Check them out.
Yep, I can agree with that. Okay, cool. So go to the show, and thank you, Dave. Thank you, Deuce. It was
Thank
nice
you.
talking to you both. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll have you back. And I might see you next Friday. Who knows?
All right, sounds good, Mike. Thanks.
Better see you
All
there.
right, take care. Huh? We're hoping. All right, later, man. All right. Like Dave said, like Deuce said, like Rat Rod said, just go to the show. Get to the show. Friday, May 3rd, next Friday. Go to the show. Skarlett Roxx, Midnight Devils, Rat Rod, Generation Landslide, and something special. Oh, Ratchet Dolls and something special. You always want to go for that something special. You never know what that's going to be. But if they say it's something special, you gotta take him at his word, because Dave's not gonna say something and then let you down. Dave don't do that. Dave says there's something special, then you might want to listen to him. I'm listening to him. So anyway, even without that, all the bands, kick-ass bands. Sucks Jet Set couldn't be there, but we wish Ian McGregor well wishes. Get your voice better. Rest, buddy. There's always next year. There's always the next show, but he's got to take a couple months off. That's why Jet Set couldn't be there. They are so bummed they couldn't be there, but it'll still be a good show. So get there. We are going to Little Linda. Can't wait for this. She supports a lot of music. She's always out there supporting. So time doesn't end, Linda. Dave said last thing is like 11-ish, so we're going to go with maybe 1. Just say 1 as a thing. What do you got to do the next day? Nothing. Go to M3 and party. All right, cool. So you're there till closing time. Linda don't leave early anyway. Don't even go there. You'll be there for the duration. All right, let's do the last song. We're going to do a Ratchet Doll song, even though Kevin couldn't be here. We still support them. We still know they're going to be great. And this song was actually released today at 5 o'clock p.m. 4:30-ish, 5 o'clock. Got leaked a little early. But this is their brand new song, brand new, hot off the press today. It is called Loud, Loud, Loud. Get to the show. Next week on this show, we have none other than Derek Davis from Babylon AD. That's going to be a good show. Can't wait to talk to him. They got a new album out. They got new music out. They're hitting the tour. So we're going to talk to Derek Davis and find out all about everything that's going on with Babylon AD. Yes, one of my favorite bands. All right. And remember, they were a new band at one time that you checked out for the first time. So go to Dave Dillman's show. Check out some of these bands for the first time. You might find your next Babylon AD that you love. All right, here's Ratchet Dolls. Loud, loud, loud. I will see you next Thursday with Derek Davis. Later.
I don't think she's gonna make it, man.
I don't know. I feel she still has life left in her. What do you think?
We've tried just about everything.
Doc?
There is one more thing we can try.